Afternoon. This is Gautam Kuluri from CIP Study Abroad. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Conestoga College and Mohawk College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. So today we are here to discuss an update, and this has really been the last couple of hours. Applicants who had an express entry profile and students who are currently studying have really getting stressed out with this update. This is something which I previously said a couple of years ago when we had COVID started and when online studies started. There was always this question about would online studies affect your express entry outcome? How would be the points calculated? Would you get points for your Canadian education? So this was something which was expected, and I told many times to this question that everything would be fine, guys. You don't really have to worry. So what happened exactly today? So let's dive in and discuss what is happening. So today, let me show you the screens here. So international graduates who have an active express entry profile received this update. So what is this update? Basically, here it says that if you are, they received an email from IRCC stating that, action required by 2nd August 2022, complete new questions about your Canadian education in express entry. This is to notify that there have been changes to how express entry evaluates Canadian education credentials that may impact your express entry profile. So, the statement obviously had many students, international students, stressed out. Oh my God, what is going to happen now? So if you have claimed to have Canadian education credentials, you should update your profile by answering 3 new questions in the education history section about the amount of in-person study training in Canada, and full-time study training you have completed to obtain the credential. If this field remains incomplete, your comprehensive ranking system points may drop, and you could miss an opportunity to be invited to apply for the permanent residence. So please update your express entry profile by August 2nd, 2022 to ensure that you have the best possible chance to be invited to apply for the permanent residence in the next express entry rounds of invitation. So this was the email which was received, and what were the changes in the express entry? So this is the changes. I hope you guys, let me just open another window here. Let me just stop this. And I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one here. Basically, what has happened in the express entry profile, you will see the following changes. So what is the designated learning institution? It is a basic question. You indicate your designated learning institution was more than half of the study program in English French. It is a standard question which was previously there, but more than half of the study program. Did you study in Canada based on an award? This is no, and this is the question, right? Did you complete at least 50% of the study or training program through in-person learning? Right? This is a question. So what has happened? Because of the COVID, the government actually made studies online, right? There were students who were studying online from their home countries. The last year, especially back in 2020, the visa offices were closed, VFS closed. So all the students were studying online, and IRCC made an update that international students can study online till the 31st August 2022. So this was the question. Did you study the 50% of the study as training program through an in-person learning? Did you study in Canada for at least 8 months? Did you study in Canada at least 8 months in order to study this degree or certificate? And did you study full-time? Okay, so this is basically the question what has been really driving all the international students worried today now. Okay, so basically, guys, don't worry. So I've told that there will be some changes. IRCC will update these requirements, and what exactly has happened. So IRCC has officially updated that the following. Again, as I said, this was a temporary measure for the COVID to support all the students, international students who are studying online from their home countries and from here. So what is IRCC? They actually have, today they have announced an update on the IRCC website here. This was, if you see the date, it was 27/7/2022. right? So today is July 27. So this is today's update. And what have they updated here? Basically, IRCC has updated ministerial instructions, amending the amending the ministerial instruction respecting the express entry system 2022-1. So the Department of Citizenship Immigration and Refugee Protection Act, the Minister of Citizenship and Immigration gives the annexed ministerial instruction amendment, amending the ministerial instruction respecting the express entry 2022-1 under paragraph 10.31H of the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act. So basically, this is a regulation which has amended the previous ministerial instruction, and this was issued yesterday by Honorable Minister Fraser. And basically, what is it? It is an amendment of the requirement. So what was the requirement? The requirement was that the international students complete their studies in person, and they should be physically present here in Canada. That was the regulation, and it has been amended to ensure that express entry students who studied online and from their home countries will not be affected, with this, in their express entry, the points for their education. So basically, here, what is the amendment? This is the one, right? Paragraph 33, section A to C of the ministerial instruction respecting the express entry system are replaced by the following: studied or trained at Canadian institution that is located in Canada, completed at least 8 months of study on training on a full-time basis, was physically present in Canada for at least 8 months of the study. So this was basically, like it was impossible. The government actually had confirmed that international students can study online, and this actually contradicts the statement. So what happened is here, so section 30 of the instructions is amending by adding the following subsection. Okay, so to this they have ordered the following subsection here, and it says non-application of paragraphs. So 3, non-application of B and C, right? So B and C, non-application. So this will not be enforced here. So paragraph 3B and C do not apply to foreign nationals in respect of credentials obtained in a study or training program that was undertaken in whole or in part during the period beginning from March 1, 2020. This was the date when IRCC regulations permitting international students to study online came into force. Okay, and ending on 31st August 2022. So this is the regulation where international students, where the IRCC government of Canada allowed international students to study online. So this has been added as an exception. Okay, so basically it means that section 30 is basically meaning that students could study as per the instructions issued by the minister. So section 30 of the instruction is amended by the following after the subsection 5. Non-application of the paragraph 5B does not apply in respect of the credentials obtained in a study or a training program that was undertaken in whole or part during the period beginning on March 1, 2020 ending. So these instructions take effect on July 26, 2022, but if the Minister of Immigration Citizen gives these instructions, they take the effect the day after. So from today, 27 July, so non-application of this takes in basically completed 8 months of study full-time basis and was physically present. So this was student studied online, it is exempted during these dates, and physically present in Canada. It is not mandatory if you're not present in Canada and you are doing studies out of Canada, you will still be exempted as per this regulation. So guys, don't panic. I've had so many emails today. I've had students in our Facebook group and WhatsApp group posting. So I think there's a Facebook group here. This is our Facebook group. We have about 50,000 plus people, one of the largest Facebook groups here. And again, many international students actually posted in the group, and there's been a bit of a concern. Guys, don't panic. Pretty much as expected, this discussion has been going on for a long time from the day IRCC started the online option for studying, and I said that yes, there will be future updates, and this will be clearly indicated in the IRCC, updates by the Minister of Immigration. And actually, this is exactly what has happened. So, guys, if you have studied online, if you were in your home countries or in Canada, and if you studied online from March 1, 2020 and ending on August 31, 2020, you don't have to be worried. Your express entry, you will get points for your education. So basically, please, this is the document which this is what a lot of most people will have to update. So even if you update here, right, complete at least 50% of the program entry, you indicate this here, still based on the exemptions as per the IRCC regulations, you will still get your points for your Canadian education. Okay, so don't panic, everything is fine, and this was expected previously, to be approved by IRCC. So, guys, but one thing we have clear is, there's also many other students who are asking a question: would the studies be online from September? So, based on today's statement, it is clear that online studies will only wait till August 22nd, unless there is another further update, August 31st, 2022. That is when the option of online studies will end. Okay. So, well, it was, it was a difficult time for all of us. But again, for many students who are investing their time and effort to study in Canada, many of them study day and night, from their home countries. As I said, you are rewarded by having the points. So guys, don't panic about it, and should be fine. So go ahead, check your IRCC updates and make the changes, and it will not affect the CRS score, and you will get the points for your Canadian education if you study online. Okay, so thank you for joining this. Thank you for watching this quick video, and if you have any queries, please reach out. I'm every day in the Zoom from Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 12:31 p.m. We have a permanent virtual office or a Zoom link, which is active 12 to 15 hours. In the morning India time, we have the North India team. In the afternoon, we have the South India team. And in the evening, we have Canada. Myself, I am Neilji from a Canada team here in the Zoom. Any questions, please feel to reach out. My name is Gautam Pululi, and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and founder director of CIP Study Abroad. Thank you very much.